Hi, I'm Debbie Chronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm glad you're joining me today. You can find me at stampwithdeb.com, and I am Facebook Live every Tuesday at 3 o'clock and Pacific Time. And I'm so happy you're here with me today. Let's get started. I have a really fun project for you today. This is the stamp set, and it is actually a suite. So it comes with a designer series paper, it comes with dies, and then these cute stamps. And so I'm not ready to start Christmas yet, but look at these great little pieces that it cuts out. I'm keeping those. I think they'd be good for greetings. What do you guys think? I might just cut them out and make greetings. So there is one piece in here, in this set, that I haven't shown you, and it is this. And it cuts the DSP from what I understand. But what I did is I used this die to create this card. Is that gorgeous? I just think it's so pretty. So I used the In Color Glimmer paper on it. This came from the DSP. That is free. So it came from this designer series paper that is free through Celebration. So you get this and a stamp set together. And I think I showed you this last week. I did something with this stamp set. So anyway, that's what I used. And you can see I cut out a couple of flowers. So and this is just a real simple card. I didn't even finish the inside yet. I didn't cut for the inside on my other one either. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did it. So let me move this out of the way to start with. Let's get that out of here. Put that away before I lose them. Yeah. And I'm going to bring up my die cut machine. Okay, let's turn it around. Which way is going to be the best way? Probably this way. Okay, and I am going to use plate number 1. I am going to use plate number 5, which is no longer available for purchase. I'm sorry, guys, but I still have mine. If you still have one of your old magnetic plates, the big thick one from Sizzix, or that we had with the Big Shot, I would say use it. Mine started separating on the side, and I bought some Gorilla Glue, and I glued it. And so far, it's kind of staying. Looks like it is. I'm not sure how tight I glued it. Yeah, I think it's staying so far. But I just thought I would experiment and do that and put some brackets on it. Now, I did not glue this side, and you can see this side is parting company. So I'll have to go do the same thing on this side and see if I can't. I'm just trying to get a little more mileage out of it while I still have it, while it still works. I love this plate, and I'm so sad that it's no longer available. But I understand why, because they're coming apart already. Okay, so I have a piece of cardstock, white, that's cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to, the reason I want the magnetic plate is I want to center this, and I want it to stay right where I put it. And then I'm going to use plate number 3. Probably should have got a nice clean plate so you guys could see through it, huh? Okay, and then it's going to go through my machine. Oops, one thing that I can tell you is I want to tip it at an angle. So even though it's nicely lined up, I want to turn this at an angle. So when it goes through my machine, it doesn't go thump like a big noise. And not only does it not, but it cuts better. It will cut in the center. Okay, so let's go through there and see, there's not much resistance, a little shaking. Sorry about that, but that's just the nature of what I'm doing. It was probably too close on one side or the other. It was pretty tight. Okay, now this is where these come out. And look at that, all those great tags for happy birthday, whatever you want across the front of your card. Now these little ones I will throw because they won't have much use. But even this little guy here, look at him. He could say hello. He's big enough. So I thought I'm going to hang on to those. I will do a class and I'll be glad I have them because I won't have to cut them all. Okay, so let's put this over here. We're done with that. And let's just bring my mat back over here. And I need my silicone mat today, for sure. Okay, so I now have this cute little stripe going across here. And I am going to, first of all, I'm going to stamp it. So I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet because I'm using Sweet Sorbet for this card instead of the Starry Sky. And I cut 2 pieces of masking tape. Now when I cut these, I cut them so that I would have this peel part, this peel spot in the middle because I wanted to be able to peel that off. And I'm just going to stick it right along here so that when I stamp my happy birthday, if I go over, it doesn't go all over the edge of my card. Oops, let's put that on my mat. That would probably be better. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I've left the bottom part on just because that gives me a nice little handle to pull up. You could stick it all the way down probably. And then I'm going to stamp happy birthday across here. And hopefully I'm going to stamp it straight. So I'm going to turn this so that I am looking at it straight. And just start with right there. This happy birthday comes from the Cottage Rose. So I've been using the Cottage Rose a lot lately, and so this is the happy birthday. It's just the perfect size for this. So, see if I can do this without getting my head in the camera. See, here's where that masking is going to come in real handy. Now, if you really wanted to, you could start with, leave the AY there. I can't do that. I'm just going to start with the happy over here again. And I'm going a little bit high on these probably. But I think it'll be okay. I mean, you could start with it in a different place. You could start with the B, with the birthday instead of the happy. Okay, and then I'm just going to scoot this one down here across this bottom just to make sure that I don't catch that. And this one, I'm going to peel off the bottom portion of it and let it stick down. So let's fix that. Okay. And finish stamping that. I wish my Sweet Sorbet was a little bit darker. That's it. I'm done. Okay. Let's put this over here. And I'm going to close. Nope, I have one more thing to stamp. I'm going to stamp this with a happy birthday also. Come down here where I can reach it. Oh, that was awful. That's crooked. Let's try it again. Good thing I have extras of those, huh? I'm going to put it down here where I can really see it. Sorry if you guys can't see it, but I'm just stamping right on there. So it's nice and straight. Okay. Now we can put this away. Okay, now, this is one of the times when I will use a non-Stampin' Up! Adhesive because it is an open pattern. I don't like the green glue, and so I would rather use the mono the dotted adhesive. And because I need it to get all these down as well. Now I know what I should have done. I should have used the adhesive sheets. That's what I should have used. That would have been even better because it would have cut it. I mean, it would cut and just leave what I need because I need it on these little strips. So I'll have to remember that next time to use those sheets. So use the adhesive sheets that we sell. Okay, so then this is the glimmer paper, the In Color glimmer paper, and I am going to attach this way. That way I can see, because I've cut this a 1/16 of an inch smaller than my frame is. So it is just the tiniest amount smaller, but I wanted it so that it wouldn't show on the front, so I could be sure it wouldn't show. Perfect, look at that, that's so cute. Now I have a little bit of glue. See, this is the disadvantage of the dotted glue, is I have a little bit here and there, just little spots. So if I had used the adhesive sheet, I wouldn't have had that problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach this. Let me grab my glue here. Cloth. There. Oops, come on, Stamp and Seal. You have to work. All right, we'll attach that to the front of our card. Right side up, preferably. And just making sure that it is even on the edges. Okay, I'm going to fold that over. I love it. It's beautiful. So then I've used the stylish shapes, and I've cut a circle, and the largest one, and then I have cut with layering circles another one. So I'm just going to put those together. Just like that. Now I'm going to attach those to the front, but first we're going to put our flower on. This is one of the flowers that was in the DSP. I think it's so gorgeous. So I'm going to attach this with the green glue. Have I used enough different glues for you today? It's just showing you how they all work together, and they can complement each other, and they each have a purpose. So I want this to be nice and snug to the front. So I'm going to attach that right onto there. And I probably shouldn't have put any glue at the bottom down here. And I did. So let's just wipe that off. Now, when I get glue on my hands, you guys know I use rubbing alcohol to get it off, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on there and pop that up. So there's another adhesive. Boy, we're really using the adhesives today. If I'd used the adhesive sheets, see, that would have been another one. Okay. Another idea that you could do is you could use the blending brushes on this before you die cut it. That would be pretty too, to just give it a little bit of coloring. Okay, so there is my focal point right there. And then I have a ribbon that I'm going to put at the top, and for that I'm going to use a glue dot. I think I've used all the glue things I can use today. Right up here. And we are going to finish off with a greeting, our greeting here. So I have my greeting. Do I even want that on there? What do you guys think? Should I put the greeting on? Yes? No? Maybe? What do we think? Give me your thoughts, guys. Up higher? Down lower? No greeting? It has the happy birthday on there. It doesn't really need it, does it? I'm thinking no greeting. What are you guys thinking? No greeting. Okay. Tina says no. Shar says yes. Pauline, you said hi. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to come back and add my bling. So on this one, I'm using the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems, and these, I believe, are in the new holiday catalog, and they're gorgeous. They are, we have Pool Party. This is, gosh, what would I say that is? Balmy Blue, maybe? If this is Pool Party, maybe that's Mint Macaron. Let's see if it tells us. Of course not. It's not telling me. Come on, guys. Okay. This is probably Daffodil, although it could look like Petal Pink a little bit. But I'm using the top one, whatever it is. So I'm just going to grab a couple of those. One there. I didn't want to use the in color because the in color bling because it just didn't work for me. I have a hard time. I'm struggling with the colors in this because this is pink and that's red, and so that's I think what's throwing me the most. So I think I'm gonna have to use all little ones and number 3. Where are you gonna go? I almost have to put my bling, my greeting on here in order to put number 3 on there. Let's do it. So I'm just going to trim this end so that it's like the other end. And we'll pop it up. And I'll add that last piece of bling. Because we have to have 3, of course, you guys know that. So it's just... So the flowers go well with the pink side of this, more than the red side. The bow, I'm not sure where the bow goes. This is the in color, the Sweet Sorbet ribbon, but it just, to me, it's off. I don't want to cover up my flowers. Where did I put on the other one? Right across this section. Gosh, I'm not sure where I want to put that. It almost has to go right across here. I don't like it up there. It's too close to the bow. It doesn't look good because the color is not right. Okay, last bling on right here. There we go. And this bling should be somewhere else now. Let's see if we can move him without losing the adhesive on the back. Okay, oh my guy. Oops, I lost it. Let's just put it right up there and put our bling up there. And there we are. Okay, so there is my card for today.